Hi everybody. Today we're gonna speak about the mitzvah number 11, to study Torah. And it's commanded us to study Torah and teach it. Where we can find it in Sefer Devarim, chapter 6. So we're opening the Tanakh and we're going to the chapter 6. You shall teach them thoroughly to your children, and you shall speak of them while you sit in your home, while you walk on the way, when you retire, and when you arise. So the mitzvah itself, it commands us to teach and to learn and to study. And very important to repeat what you learned. And as a father who studied it before, he is passing the experience to his sons. So he repeated it and passed the experience and to make sure that it's clear and precise. In Sefer Devarim, chapter 34, it says, to your sons, these are students. So this is a direct meaning to teach Torah to your sons, but also if you are a rabbi or you are teach Torah, then the people who learn with you, they're considered as your sons. They're literary students, but they're considered as your sons. For students are called sons, as it's stated. And we can find this comparison in Tanakh, Kings 2, chapter 2. So let's read it. As Pasuk 3. The prophet disciples who had been in Bethel came out of Elisha and sent to him. And if we read it in Hebrew, these are the words Vaytzu bnei Hanavim, bnei. They actually, the people who followed him, the people who he was teaching, and they're called sons. Okay, so not only literally your sons are called sons, but also the people you teach Torah. We should set up a proper time in the morning and in the evening. It's a mitzvah that related to the man. Women are not obliged to do it, and every man should set up the time in the morning and in the evening. It didn't mention how long, right? But it should be a time to study it. As Rambam said in Halichos Talmud Torah, chapter 1, that to study by day and night. And in Sefer Devarim said that in the words, and you shall teach, the Hebrew word is shinantam, v'shinantam. And it's connected to verse shen, tooth. Why? Because you shall be sharp on your mouth. If somebody question you, you have to answer immediately. And also if this could be people who are against the providence, the divine, and they can ask you many questions, and you should study Torah very well to make sure that you answer the questions and that will be the clear answer, that you will not confuse these people, and you not confused your sons and your students. And let's go to the Tanakh again, and we will go to Sefer Devarim, chapter 31, Pasuk 12. It says about the Sukkot festival that at the time of the sabbatical year, during the Sukkot festival, when all Israel comes to appear before Hashem your God, in the place that He will choose, you shall read this Torah before all Israel. So basically, all the camp of Israel should come, and the prophet or the Rabbanim or the person that guided the camp of Israel, should read the Torah for the people in their ears, so they should hear it. Gather together the people, the man, the woman, and the small children, and your stranger who is in your cities, so they will hear, and so they will learn, and they shall fear Hashem, your God, and be careful to perform all the words of this Torah. And their children who do not know, they shall hear, and they shall learn to fear Hashem, your God, all the day that you live on the land of which you are crossing the Jordan to possess it. So this is a word that Moses repeated to the camp of Israel before he passed away. As we said, that Sefer Devarim, basically it's when Moses gathered the people, and he reminded them about the covenant with Hashem that we received Torah on Mountain Sinai, and we should study it, and we should perform it, all the mitzvahs that inside, right? So these are basically obligation. It's not only on the father itself, the man who should teach their son, although the person who teach his students, but also on the of the people who was guided the camp of Israel, the Jewish nation. Yeah, it was Moshe more there than Yeshua. He passed it to Yeshua, and there is kings, and there is Rabbanim, and there's Kohanim. So these are people who close to Hashem in a way that they dedicate their life most to teach the words of Torah to the people, to guide them. A bit less than people who are more busy with the we say the job, the daily things. In Kiddushin, list 30a tell us that the Torah study should be divided in 3 parts. So 1/3 it should be written Torah, 1/3 is oral Torah, in a way to be familiar with all the Mishnayot and Baraita, and the 3rd part is Talmud itself. And you should start to teach your son as soon as the boy can speak. As early you start, then you bring more benefits to the son, because children are very their mind are very pure, and they accept it, and they take it inside to their mind, and it's firmly we say crafted in their minds. So and till your days of your death, when the body, right, we said that there is no death because soul is alive, but when the soul leaves the body, it should not be ceased. So all your days till this day, every man should study Torah. And we go to Devarim chapter 4. Let's go to Devarim chapter 4. Pasuk 9. So let me find it. Chapter 4, Pasuk 9. Only beware for yourself, and greatly beware for your soul. Lest you forget the sin that your eyes have beheld, and lest you remove them from your heart all the days of your life, and make them known to your children and your children's children. So about Torah. The day that you stood before Hashem your God in Horeb, when Hashem said to me, gather the people to me, and I shall let them hear my words, so that they shall learn to fear me all the day that they live on the earth, and they shall teach their children. So it says about Torah. And let's look on the benefit that it brings to us. Why we should study it. First of all, because it's commandment from Hashem, first of all. As we said on Mountain Sinai, that Maaseh v'nishma, so we do it and then we understand. So we study, and actually the Torah studying are not required us to really deeply understand the words. We can just know the Torah. We can read it. It's very important to pronounce it, right? It's a mitzvah, and slowly to go to the level. Every time we improve and to start to understand it more deeply. And let's go on the benefits more. The Torah study should improve your ways and deeds. So we said we didn't study Torah if it's not go through us. So it's changed our mind, perception of the life, and we follow the ways of Hashem. It's saying Sharei Teshuvah, Baramenu Yonam. Then Sefer HaHinuch said that Rambams, it's to learn wisdom of Torah, and editing, that is to say, to perform the Mitzvot and avoid all God's prevented us from doing, and to know the laws of Torah. We say we have to study the positive and negative commandments, right? The positive, the commandments that are revealed Hashem, that bring in this light to the world, we revealed it here, and also we connect them to Hashem. And also negative, the things Lotal say we shouldn't do, and if we don't know what is bad, what is good, so we don't know, right, how to react, how to do, and that's why I had to study it. So basically, if you do a big conclusion, what the Torah said us, and I want to go to the prophet, let's go to Yeshua. So Moses passed the guidance of the camp of Israel to Yeshua, and that what we can find basically on the first chapter of the book. This book of the Torah shall not depart from your mouth, rather you should contemplate in days and night, in order that you observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way successful, and then you will act wisely. Behold, I have commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not fear and do not lose resolve, for Hashem your God is with you whatever you will go. So basically it said that if you are follow the way of Torah, the way of Hashem, and you study and doing the mitzvot, that you shouldn't fear anything. We should fear only God. And by doing this, even if you have obstacles on your way, you have troubles in your life, then we said that it's only sending to us by Hashem to make us stronger and reveal the light that we have inside us. And because so this chapter, it says before they cross the Jordan to enter the Israel, the Eretz Canaan, and he said, don't afraid, because I'm going in before you. I'm going with you. So just do it. And he said, if you do it all your life, you study, you will be successful in your life. You like you have all this prosperous life, right? And as we should set up the time to study the Torah every day, so let's learn something from the Torah. And I took the part, it's Sefer Devarim, actually the end of the think it's the last book of Chumash, and there is kind of the last words of Moshe. So it was that Moses finished writing the words of this Torah onto a book until their conclusion. Moses commanded the Levites to bury of the Ark of the Covenant of Hashem, Aron HaKodesh, saying, "Take this book of the Torah and place it at the side of the Ark of the Covenant of Hashem your God, and it shall be there for you as a witness. For I know your rebellions, your nature, and your stiff neck. Behold, while I'm still alive with you today, you have been rebels against Hashem, and surely after my death." So he reminded them about the building of the golden calf, and many sins that even after we saw the splitting of Yam Suf, we still didn't have enough bitachon, and the camp of Israel did the many sins that are against Torah, and they remind them about that. Gather to me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, and I shall speak these words into their ears, and call heaven and earth to be a witness against them. So it was a covenant, right, in Mount Sinai, when we stand in front of Hashem, and we received the Torah. But before Moses passed away, he again gathered all the people and remind them about that, and make like clear again and explain them that these Torah that we put into Aron Kodesh, this is a witness, and this is the covenant. And he know that he remind them what happened before, that the camp of Israel was wicked and did things against Hashem. So he said, I know the nature of the people. It will happen again, but you want to aware them about that. For I know that after my death you will surely act corruptly, and you will stray from the path that I have commanded you, and evil will befall you at the end of days, if you do what is evil in the eyes of Hashem, to anger him throughout your handiwork. So against, he remind them that if we step out from the Torah way, we get punishment. The anger of Hashem, we know that Hashem everything do with love, hesed. But when we do the sin that not benefit us, and very that we get reaction that we can see all over the history. Moses spoke the words of this song into the ears of entire congregations of Israel until their conclusions. And there is Parashat Ha'azinu, where is the Moses song, and as we study Torah, it will be your task that you open the Devarim and you open the Parashat Ha'azinu, chapter 32, and you will go through this song, and you'll take it to your mind, and you'll keep it in your mind, and you continue to be strong to follow the ways of Hashem and doing the Mitzvot. And for people who try to be closer, who start to do it, or you still didn't do it, but maybe it will put a seed to your head, why we doing it. So I wish everybody to be strong and fulfill all the mitzvot. We know some of the mitzvot we can not perform now because there is no Bet HaMikdash, so waiting for the third one. But the sin that we can do, we should do with inspiration and with the clear mind that it's commandments from Hashem. And that's why I'm doing this video every week. I'm doing one mitzvah. So we know that the soul come to the body, to this world. Also, we do have our mission, and also we are performing the will of Hashem. And also we have some mitzvot that are really our strongest point, and there is some mitzvot that we have to say improve or do it more better, and maybe to fulfill that we didn't fulfill in the previous life. So that's why I want to do this. I am doing this video that every time you repeat it the every mitzvah, then you make sure that you did it at least one time in your life. So this is the point. Maybe you have other videos, other people who also telling about the mitzvahs, so you can follow them, for example. But you make sure that you're doing that mitzvah, and also through the repeating that and doing that, as we also studying Torah, because we say we have the written Torah and we have oral Torah, where it's explaining how to do the mitzvot that are written that are in the written Torah. And by doing this, we are studying Torah as well, because every mitzvah it's in Torah, so you can find it in Torah, you can go through it, you can study the sin that before it was written, what was and what after, and you do your day. And again, I wish the soonest victory to the Israel, and that's it. Lesson will be dedicated to the people who are in Gaza, the army people, and the people who are in the camp inside, who are praying for the people who are on the war. And we're all doing a job. You know, when before, if you go to Tanakh, when the camp Israel was going to the war, they were divided into three parts. One a part of the people was going to the war. The one who was fear, actually before they step out, the Kohen asked if somebody who fear should to be returned to their homes, because that would make other people wicked. Another third of the people, there was praying to the God, and the last part, there was providing the food, and there was providing the how to say, they were cleaning the weapons, and providing that it will be enough and they can change it, whatever it should be done. I'm not so clear about that. So actually everybody do their job, because without these things, you know, we cannot do all the things we have to do, complete them. So just remember that we are every person is a part of the of this entire camp of Israel, and everybody should take a part and do small things, as we said, light candle on Shabbos. We can do Shema Israel, like it's, you know, it's a few minutes a day. I don't know, you just open Torah and you read one pasuk a day. Wherever you can do, and this will be like you know, you add additional light, and that would happen to win and to bring the soonest victory, and also to make this positive energy for the people who are suffering now from the loss, and just to bring this light, and to see the scenes from other side.